welcome to 1111 Tarot. I am Mama D. Jenny Troglin just gave away another 5 membership. That's 10 for today for Jenny. She gave away 10 memberships. Now, these 5 went out to LaShawn Johnson. Welcome as a Starlight. Stacy Glendon. Welcome. Nikki Dementi and Lucy Lou Who. And then one we don't know yet. It's like a little hidden surprise. So I just want to say thank you so much, Jenny, as well as Born Pack Rat gave away 20 last night. So you guys are very generous to each other, and that warms my heart. It does everybody good, and it's just a beautiful gift. So thank you, you guys, for always sharing. You make our channel very homey. You know, a lot of people, a lot of people in this channel are some of the best people I've ever met in my life. And I've never met you like face to face, but I read energies, you know. All right, you guys, let's dig in, right? We're going to jump in with both feet. So we did a reading last night. I invite you to check it out. If you're on replay, go back and watch the other reading. Really won't matter what order you do watch them in, or if you attend both lives. However you do it, I'm just grateful that you're sharing your time with me. We're going to be looking into the missing timeline for their surviving roommate of DM. Now, there's a lot of you that are like, why is BF not being talked about? She's a surviving roommate. She didn't even talk. Silence is golden, right? Well, I did do a reading on Bethany, and her reading is under the Moscow playlist. And I did that quite a while ago. And after you see that reading, you understand why Mama D is not focused on that situation. And if you watch the first reading on the DM roommate, and then it's a month later, we get the probable cause affidavit with the storyline, you'll be like, oh, you'll just know. So this is, if you're new to us, this is kind of 1111 is kind of like Days of Our Lives. We build and we dig. And so we try to bring you up to speed the best that we can. I do come up to topside, otherwise known as chat, to say hello and to chat with everybody as soon as our read is complete. And that way you get a turn to put your voice out there, right? Because I'm not the only voice for the missing. You are too. A huge voice, right? All right, my lovelies. Let's get this deck going. This happens to be the 1111 deck. You can get this at www.1111moon.com. Okay. Let's see this. Show me what took place at 4 o'clock just before DM saw the killer. I was told to ask if DM really saw the killer. Okay. Show me what DM really saw at 4 o'clock. Did DM see anything? I mean, she could be storying. We got to really look at this because I'm picking up a huge amount of travel. I felt the energy just now. This is insane. No way. Y'all, this is why you watch my channel, because we are connected. We got that cookie cutter killer, right? Look at that. Murderer, guilty, evil. I'm asking what she saw. So we got confirmation. And I'll be damned. Look at that. We have a 2. Are you wanting to know what this is? Well, let me give you a clue. There's only one Van's shoe print in that whole damn house. We're doing a reading on DM. Where is that Van shoe print? Where is it, you guys? Light up the chat. Tell me where the Van's, and I normally don't do this during my readings, but we're taking a minute. Where is the Van's shoe? In replay, put it out there in the comments. Where's the only known shoe print? Outside DM's room, in front of her door, outside her door, in front of her door. And what do we have? Shoes, footprints, walk, footwear, shoes. That's why you want this deck. I'm kidding you not. And I self-sponsor. It's a win-win. Took me a year to make it. 92 cards. Incredible. Every time we do a read, I'm floored. I'm asking what this child saw. She's 20 years old. She's still a child. My children are almost 20, right? Okay. She saw the killer, the murderer, and she saw his shoes. She probably saw his prints. You know what would be horrific? Is after she went back in her room, if he thought about it and went to her door and left his little footprints all over. I wonder what size that Vans is. Is it a female? And if a female put on too big of a shoe, would you be able to tell on the way the shoe transferred? Because in solving it, they may take it at face value and be like, oh, it's a 10 male. But what if there's a smaller foot in that shoe leading right into that room? I don't know. Just asking questions. Just asking questions. Don't come at me. All right. So she saw the killer. Read done. What happens next? Oh. Ace of Wands, a yes. She saw the killer and look. Lit up. Aha. Aha. Shock. Okay. We're getting a step by step. Here we go. That's what we're asking for. 10 of Wands. All of a sudden, she's got a shit ton of burdens. A shit ton of burdens. Like it just, boom. I have 11 Wands. That's backbreaking. So she is overwhelmed with burdens instantly. 10 of Wands. You can see this poor child is packed with, where is it? Where are y'all? She's got a huge amount of bags packed with an ox that's fully loaded. What was her reaction to seeing the killer? 2 of Wands, frozen. Literally 2 of Wands, stuck as Chuck. Like analysis paralysis. Do I make a run for it? Do I freeze? What the fuck do I do right now? 2 of Wands. This story is as clear as it can get. I'm not kidding. All right, so she's stuck as Chuck. What happens next? What happens next? True train coming through. Page of Pentacle and 7 of Pentacle. So this is something tangible. A messenger. A message is given to her. Seed planted. Something got said to her, communicated, because it's in clarity. It is Gemini on the board. 3rd house, Mercury, communication. And I got this. Brian may have said something to her, or the killer, because he is innocent until proven guilty, and not but or however, fact. Okay, let's look at this Page of Pentacle. What is this that she has? Could be something else. Okay. All the cards are upside down. Oh, all right. The Wheel. So something where you're at a dilemma. You can either go back and make a mistake that you've also made in your past and repeat a cycle, or you could go forward and make this go in your favor. But you have to make a decision. The wheel of life is turning against you, or not against you. It could be for you. It's turning anyway. It's movement in your life that is forced. She has to make a decision. 4 of Swords laid to rest. 4 knives, 4 victims. laid to rest. Queen of Pentacle. Now remember, we've got the Seven of Pentacle, and we have the Page of Pentacle, and now I have the Queen. She's holding something. She's holding on to something. It even looks like it in the wheel. See, there's that disc. Even though it's Major Arcana, you see the wheel that I'm talking about that he's holding? And then look, it's planted, it's buried, it's hidden. Look, she's got the Tower with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is also a hidden energy. She's hiding something. She has not revealed all of her story to anybody in the cop area. You know what I'm saying? What is the secret that... Look, that's the secret. Those discs, whatever those discs are. And it's exchanging. See? It's exchanging. I'm just going to flat out ask. Is DM a dealer? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Five of Cups, regret. Five of Cups, regret. Spilt cups, spilt blood, regret. She may feel guilty. That would be natural, no matter what. Whether you were involved or not, that would be natural. Regret of these cups. Was she inviting traffic into the home? Was she purposely inviting traffic? The Star, attention. The center of attention. The focus. Why the Star? The Fool, Ace of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. What in the hell? She traveled. Very light. See, she's got a crystal in her hand. That's it. She traveled very light for a self-cup of love. It was to protect herself. Left out in the cold. Abandoned. A survivor. Or you could be seen as a victim if you chose to be. See, she traveled. I'm not kidding. It says, I'm going somewhere because I need a self-cup of love. And then you've got this victimhood. Let me understand this Five of Pentacles more. Two of Cups. There is true love. Who is this love with? Is this love of a victim? Two of Cups. An attachment. Could be seen as a significant other. Someone you're attached to. Strategic planning. Surfing. Doing your thing on the... You know, you got to plan every wave. You got to know precisely how you're going to hit that water when you're surfing out there. To the Ten of Swords, but total betrayal. 10 swords in the back. Show me this Two of Cups. It could be a just close friend. It could be that she lost Xana or something and that just was too much. Or Two of Swords, a decision to travel in the moonlight and take the hidden unknown path. Did DM travel outside of the house after 4 a.m. before the cops came? Ace of Pentacle. And look, All aces are yeses. And there's that little pentacle right there, that 3D item that we kept getting, right? I mean, it looks just like all of them. And she's the queen of this pentacle. That's what I'm saying. Is she dealing something? Is she trying to get her shit out of the house? Is DM trying to get something out of the house? Walking away. Like going out the back door. Eight of Cups is walking away in the tarot. She walked away. What did she take with her? Allegedly. All of this is for entertainment purposes only. No fact on the board. Don't call the po-po. All right, we went from the Eight of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles, 88. Work. I'm just going to say, makes a girl wonder how some of these kids pay for college. It's interesting. I'd say that, and then I get the Seer card. Witnessed. And we got our third 8 with the I almost said High Priestess. Queen of Cups, the Seer. Communication. She left because she saw something and she wanted to communicate. What'd she take with her? Maybe she didn't take anything with her. Oh. It's the Death card. It's the Death card. It's scorpionic energy. Scorpio. Ethan Chapin was a Scorpio. So is Brian Koberger. It's a 13. It happened on the 13th. See the 13? Or you could see it as what she took with her was death in material form, which could be drugs. Maybe that's the reason these kids died. 7 of Wands, to defend oneself. So self-love, defending oneself. She got out of there because it was hot in the kitchen. So did she come back with someone? Damn. The lover. Could be a boyfriend. Somebody she's attached to. Doesn't have to be a lover. Could be a relationship. Very close friend. BFF. Boyfriend. Somebody she is attached to on a regular basis. In her inner circle. Major Arcana. And it's a 6. Could be a Sagittarius she returned with. Or she might be a Sag. Fire sign. Were any drugs removed from the house by any roommates? Five of Wands. Not a clear answer. It's kind of like everybody's on a different page. Everybody's scrambling. It's like a total disaster. Nothing makes sense. You can see these people are supposed to be forming like a pentacle, a star, but nobody's on the same page. It's just havoc. It's bad communication. Okay, I'm to get another deck. We're going to go back to the 1111 mystery deck. Like I said, you can get this deck yourself. It's downloadable no matter if you are international or US. All right, so what is it that she removed from the house, please? Please show us. Just tell us outright. What the hell? Oh, my God. You are never going to believe what card I just got. And it bent. It's a key code. entrancing, and unlocking. It's a key. So it could be key to the case. It could be a key. It could be, I don't know. It says entrance. Why was the front door found open, but the police didn't report that? But the neighbor did. What says key? What is key? Why is Dylan getting a key? Energy's close. Did you see it? Why is Dylan getting this code, this key? Give us the rest. And thank you. Not this deck? Okay. We have signature, initials, marks, code. We've got code twice. We have code twice. What are the chances of that? 92 cards, we have code twice. Look. Signature, right? Initials, marks, code. Code. Then we have key, code, entrance, unlocking. This is a 4. What is this about? Let's continue. Explain to me this code, this key code. Key code. I have goosies right now, locked away, trapped, held, prison, and it's a 4. We've got a 4 here, signature, right? Here's another 4. And look, we have the key and locked away. Freedom. Freedom. She's worried about being imprisoned, maybe. Oh, we have another 4. Deep hole, ravine, well, underground. There's where something's probably buried. What does this say? Angry, wrath, mad, stressed. Where is it buried? Wherever this is. 5, deep woods, nature, forest, and the trees. That's a lot to take in. The knife would be the key. Is a knife buried in a deep hole in the woods? Is a knife buried in a deep hole in the woods? Is a knife buried? It says past. Is a knife buried? I'm not even holding it. It literally stuck to the tablecloth on its own. Fall. And it fell and it held. So it's falling. Falling in. Falling past. Where is this knife? Show me where this knife is. Where is the knife? Money. Okay. I just felt like I should take that card, but these won't go in, so we're going to take them. I can't get them back in the deck. Money again. Look at that. Money twice. We always get money. We're asking where the hell this knife is. Look. Money, 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 money. That's what I'm hearing. Show me the money. I don't know. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Cousin. Cousin. Friend. Future. Let's get back to DM. I just got to ask. Truth chain coming through. Does DM know where the knife is? I've had a lot of people ask or think that. So we're going to ask. Does DM... I have the sun, which is clarity. It's a positive answer. Qualify. Show me a knife if DM knows. Show me a sword or a knife if DM knows where the knife is. Three of Wands, strategic planning. Strength, protection. I'm not to know that. We are not to know if DM knows. There's protection and strategic planning by the divine. I'm picking that up because this is divine card and this is divine card. It's major arcana. Am I correct? I'm not to ask that? Correct. The star. Okay. I'm going to leave it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, I want to know more, but I'm not pushing anything past that. I do feel she traveled. I feel like something left that house. I really do. I feel like it's in the woods. And I feel like she had a significant person join her and return to the home with her. I don't think she sat in that bedroom like she's saying, according to my reading. I'm not accusing her of anything. I'm saying I just personally don't believe it at all. That's two reads that tell me travel, travel, travel. I just can't. I can't. So let's see what is coming up next in this case. We do have the search warrant released. I didn't see anything that was worth all that drama. Where was this big to-do about endangering safety of police officers, LE, or public? I mean, why did you make a big deal out of that? What was that all about? Stone People Vigilance. So this is going to be a long haul, you guys. This is going to be, I think this is going to be a case of a lifetime. I don't think anybody's going to know the answer. I feel like this is an O.J. Simpson kind of thing. I'm not saying it's going to come out that way. I'm saying it's going to be like, people are going to be very under. I think he did it. I feel he did it. But there's that little inkling, what if he was set up? Crystal, focus. You're going to have to focus your energy to get this to happen. But you've got Earth Magic, Fairy. You can move this case forward. And in doing that, if you all just focus your energy in justice for the Idaho 4. Justice for the Idaho 4. Thank you for guiding us in the justice for the Idaho 4. That's all we can do, right? And don't get obsessed with little tiny details from one magazine. Always get 3 sources to check. If it's only coming from one source, that's usually not that viable, that solid, right? Okay, lotus flower. Something will unfold. I want to cheat. What is this that's coming, that's unfolding? Can you tell us what this form will be? Will it be written? Will it be spoken? Will we find out? Oh my. What form it's taken is DNA, baby. Some stuff's coming back from the lab. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be getting some DNA results. That's what's coming up next. If this is where you leave me and you choose not to join us for chat, I understand everybody's busy at these times, especially when we have so much to do all the time. I love you so much for the time that you did share, and make your day count. I love you to the moon and back. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Love you. Bye for now. All right, my lovelies, let's clean up our cards. Let's put them away real quick. Just a few here. And see how everybody is doing over on top side. Woo, there is something coming out in DNA. I don't know, y'all. I feel like she hid something in the woods in a deep hole. I'm just saying. That's what I feel, y'all. I feel she left that place. I feel she went into the woods and she buried something. Whether it's just stash, I don't know. But I don't think she went back to the bedroom, stone cold, froze, and then dialed her friends. Hey, you feel like coming over and checking out? There's something going on. No. No. Amelia says, intense read, right? Katie Bug, wow. I know we're getting more understanding. Leslie Henderson, woo, DNA. I'm telling you, our cards are like clockwork. You watch, something will come out, whether it's the search warrant finds DNA, something along that lines. Maybe they'll find a dog hair over in Brian's place that matches Murphy. That'd be pretty damn hard for anybody to just drop. That's why I say this case is hinging on microscopic details. And if we get this understanding of the DNA of what they've discovered, right? And what type of testing did they do? If it's mitochondrial, which is, that's related to the mother's genetics and so forth, that will lock in even more so that it's Brian's, if they can do that. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I mean, it's just, they could pull it off. Starborough Michelle, you are so welcome. Thank you, my love, for joining me. I appreciated it. We are so close. You never know. I said I wasn't going to do a reading tonight. The divine guided me that I needed to do this reading. And I'm like, okay, because when I feel the push to know, and I don't do a reading if I feel like I'm searching for something. Like, what should I do a reading on? I will skip the day. But if I feel like I want to know, then I will dive in, and bring you along with me on the journey. Truly, Deborah Martinez says, all on science forensics, in my opinion. True. Susan Rusco says, Jack D is with Kaylee's family. Yes. Kathy McCallie says, maybe the animal hair will match or the one black glove. If that one black glove matches, will it fit his hand? If you don't have humor in true crime, you are going to go insane. I'm just saying, I mentioned OJ, and then we got that comment I could not resist. Of course they took the vacuum bag. I hope they cleaned out the drains and pulled the middle pipe, that one that swags down. Take that with you. Hello, Claudia Poncelli. Donna Bayhurst, Jake S. Anyone know? I don't know, but whoever drove 5 hours to their hunting site, so did Mr. Brian. So is that not weird? Let's ask OJ. Claudia wants to know. Give me a 1 if you think OJ did it. Give me a 2 if you think he didn't. Teresa Young, hello to you from Indiana. Well, hello to you from the entire world. Tracy Taylor, they wrote, whoa. Yeah, everybody's like, he did it. One. And then here it says, if the glove don't fit, you have to acquit. We better not get in that mode with this case. We better not get in that situation. No. Lady Tidy just cracked up. They wrote that before they arrested him. That's why they put about public safety. Okay. All right, Tracy Taylor. That makes more sense. If that entire search warrant was before they arrested him. But they didn't search it until after they arrested him, I thought. Am I wrong? The P-trap. Teresa Young, you are awesome. You are awesome, Teresa. Fantastic. I'm just going to call you Phantom. Fanta. I can't even make a joke on that one. Hello, Chris. Alec French. 2. Okay. Susan Roscoe. There are 2 black gloves now. One was found by the dumpster by the YouTuber and his wife after they took evidence out. Tracy Gear. He did it with his older son or nephew. OJ? Well, OJ did that one interview where he was like, well, if I would have done it, here's how I would have done it. It was not cool. And it made a lot of sense. And he explained, like, him and this guy went over there. You need to watch that episode. I don't know what it's on, like 60 minutes. I don't know. It was years ago. Right, right, right. Was it a nitrile glove or a leather glove? Because nitrile gloves are disposable. They're the little gloves, either purple or blue or clear or pink or tan or whatever. Like you get your blood drawn and you see the phlebotomist. I like flubbed that up. The phlebotomist drawing your blood, or the person drawing your blood that's, okay, whatever, your blood work. They're wearing those gloves, right? So those are those kind of gloves. But which one is it? Or is it both? Right, Katie Bugs, keeping count. The last two reads have had almost 30 travel cards. Seems like, so definitely travel, in her opinion. It was written after he was arrested. See, that was my impression too. I don't get that then. I'm not busy. It's 2 a.m. Jana, is it really? Thank you for hanging with us. Oh, Jill says, I have the book If I Did It. Creepy story. So I wanna walk this real quick and then you guys tell me what you think of this. Give me your opinion. So I always tried to see both sides of the story. All right. Because I'm always worried about wrongful conviction. So I do not believe that there was him sliding in DMs, just so you know that. So this is based on that I personally don't see that happening. I think people made that crap up. Oh, see why, Kyle. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you. So let's just say that this person had a drug habit in that area, maybe 5 miles from the house. So he was going there like twice a month when his supply would get down. So in 6 months, he went in the area 12 times, which would make him ping. It's always late at night because that's when they pick up their drugs because, you don't want to be traveling around daytime when there's cops all over. We all know that there's a lot fewer cops on at night and people do shady shit in the dark. So let's give him a benefit of doubt because he is an addict. He's a heroin addict, all right? So let's just say that his hookup happens to be so lucky that it's within a few miles of the house. Okay? Phone pings and car being in the area. Oh, well. Now, drug dealers often trade shit. They're like a pawn shop because a lot of addicts will trade their shoes to get drugs. And this guy will get them shoes that are brand new Nike shoes that are just paid $80 for when the guy had $500. Now he's got no crack, cocaine, whatever. So now he's going to sell his shoes for $20 worth of an 8-ball or whatever. So this now dealer has these brand new shoes. He's going to sell them over here to this dude that's got money for like $60. So when I say all this, trading goes on. So what? Brian bought a knife. A lot of people have those knives. I own one of those knives. Doesn't make me a killer. But anyway, so he's got the knife. Now, let's just say he goes to pick up one night, but he's short. He ain't got the money. Drug dealers within so many miles of the house. Let's pretend. We're just pretending. We're just walking a scenario that probably isn't even close. Hear me out. And he trades this thing off. Right? Now the drug dealer's got this. And Brian pisses him off and doesn't pay his due. The drug dealer is pissed off and stalking someone in his area. What if he goes, commits a crime, and lays that sheath right there so that it points back to the dude that didn't pay his heroin bill? I'm just asking all these questions. So what do you guys think on that? I just needed to walk it through. Donna says, Dylan has big feet. That is true, y'all. That is weird. That's creepy. I bet she has a pair of Vans, too. Okay, Tracy Gear says, down here in Florida, I see them trading their bikes. Marie Adult Coloring says, hubby and kids think I'm crazy when I told of the surgery where the patient's face was peeled off. Oh, my God. Natural Healing. O'Brien could have been meeting a dealer at a different location instead of at a house, right? This is all reasonable doubt. So now, because it's not directly his DNA in the house, we need to see some DNA come out of that car of the victims. Because how would he have cleaned his car that clean? Either his room or, his apartment, or that car better have victim DNA. Something better be tangible in this case, or it's not going to work. And we all know about phone pings are about as reliable as trying to swim through Jell-O. That's a good question, Frog. I'm still wondering why Ethan's 2 pages of stuff was redacted. It could be out of respect. I believe 1111 family members came up with the idea that it could be out of respect for Ethan and his family, right? It could be kind of private, and it could be just too gruesome, too explicit in detail, too savage in nature. Also, it could be there's a control answer. Okay, so there's always control questions that they will use. So I can't think of one now, but okay, they might release to the public that the victim was shot, but not that the victim was shot through the eye. Okay, so in the fact that they release the part that the victim was shot, then they don't release the rest of it, because that way, if anything is said, like the killer or the suspect says, well, I didn't shoot him in the eye. They're like, we never said eye. How'd you know it was the eye? Okay. Woo, that was brilliant. Oh, Joan Atkins, 999. I love you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Number 1 family. Thank you. Lisa Beyer says, why would they redact just Ethan's information? I'm sure all the murders were horrible. Love you, Mama D. Maybe there was something in Ethan's part that wasn't just Ethan. Maybe there was something about evidence found near him that they're not sharing with anybody. I don't know. Makes me want to do a read. But I don't want to disrespect the family in any way. True. Like Tracy is saying, phone pings and video footage will have to match up in order for it to be plausible. And I'll tell you something, announcing to the entire world that they had 30,000 white Hyundai Elantras to look through, and then it comes up not even to be the right year. Anybody else feel like that's a little hiccup that's going to be a problem when it comes to the defense? I think it's going to be about 10 yards short of a field goal. How did I get the knife, Joyful? That's terrible. I have a knife like it, lovely. It's not exactly like it because mine opens up and it saws for limbs when you're gonna, because it's for camping, you know, cutting off limbs. Joyful dolphin, right? Katie Bug, that was probably one of the funniest things. Sherry Cross, inside gossip said a sheath was under Ethan. Well, we do know this sheath, according to the probable cause, is laying on the right side of Maddie. So if they found a second sheath and it's under Ethan, that would be redacted. That would be redacted. It is near Maddie, according to the probable cause affidavit. It is near Maddie. You were right, Teresa. Hey, Robin. Amelia. Oh, I have one of those, Danny. Trigger warning. Heard Ethan's inside were thrown in. Okay. Woo. Woo. I don't want to read that again. I don't want to hear that. Also, I'm just going to say there could have been something specific done that is a signature move, mark on Ethan that maybe is being redacted for specific reasoning. See why, Kyle? I was actually shocked they even came up with the year of the car when all the pics were as clear as Bigfoot. I'm sorry. I'm just going to show you what it looked like for like 2 weeks while we looked for the Hyundai Elantra. I'll show you. This is what every YouTube channel looked like. Do you see a white Hyundai Elantra? It was really quick. Do you see a white Hyundai Elantra? Here, I'll slow it down and we'll blow it up. We'll get you closer. Now, do you see it? Do you see it? Just white blurs. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. For real, that's what it looked like for like 2 weeks. Right, Jack's D parent had one that looked like it was the right year. It's true, y'all. Like, I could not. I was like, I just want the white Hyundai Elantra to go the hell away. And then we didn't even have the right year. I feel like the cops are like, let's send the public out snipe hunting. We'll make this all seem all sketchy. You know what would be really cool? This will get the true crime community all abuzz over there while we go over here and do something we don't want them to see. Here's what we do. All right, Phil, listen to me. Tomorrow, you get over there at that Gazette. You tell that lady down there, she chews that gum real fast, that we's going to seal that search warrant down there at the Koberger's apartment. You tell her that and tell her it's because we fears for our lives. Tell her that it will scare the little kids. And that way, while they're all looking at that, we can get over here and do some shit that nobody's going to see for a week or so. It'll give us a head start. Thank you, Gomer, or Fred, whoever you are. I'm just saying, it makes me feel like that. Because there's nothing in that whole that whole search warrant of his apartment. Where's the life-threatening shit? Why scare us like that? I was expecting them to walk into Brian's apartment and have, like, you know, human skin lampshades or something. Diva369 says, one of the few things BK didn't screw up was hiding or disposing of the knife. Hopefully we learn he didn't do that so great either. Barney Fife, right? None of us ever saw the video that had his Elantra. It came from the same camera that recorded the thumping noise at 4:17 a.m. It was confiscated and never made public. The PCA was based on it. Joyful. Oh, no, you didn't, Mama D. I don't know, Mama D. Sherry Cross, I don't know, lovely. What is up with that white pickup truck? And the black pickup truck. So the white pickup truck was like pulling up at kind of like as they left the corner bar, Maddie and Adam and the hoodie. So the hoodie says something along the lines, they're going to get you for that, Maddie. And then Kaylee says, what'd you tell Adam, Maddie? Or Maddie, what'd you tell Adam? This white truck is pulling up and parking. So that's the white truck. And then the black truck just appears behind Dylan some. And then it looks like the same black truck is circling the house too. Which, I mean, it's just weird. Do I think he had an accomplice? I believe the killer had an accomplice. Absolutely, I do. I pick up on two energies. Well, and Donna, you could be right. There may be a Jack out there involved yet. Who knows? Susan Rusco, yep, because BK's apartment was empty. They knew he was driving cross country. Interesting. Donna R. says, in her opinion, the white pickup is a good guy and the black pickup is a bad guy. That is true, Susan says. There's a picture of DM posing in front of a huge black truck. I'm wondering, did that black truck show up to pick her up? And then she left the house for a while? What did Adam know? Because he was cooperating with police. Cooperating was the word they used. You're not going to cooperate if the information you received was Kate wants to date Jack again, Sherry Cross says. Terry Gear, why they so worried about driving cross country? I drive every year to Michigan by myself. Donna Malone, do a read on the trucks or DM's boyfriend. I'm thinking about doing a reading on the other Brian, the one that ended in the shootout, the one that threatened his roommates. I'm thinking about that. Maybe old boy will break his silence and rat out the other guy. Maybe. Donna Bayhurst thinks it could be DM's dad. Tracy says maybe he's schizophrenic with two personalities or more. Katie Bug says, Mama D, you said you had a knife. I told everyone, quick, hurry, hit that like button. Y'all, I'm so glad you have my humor. Catherine McKelly, I really don't think Brian thought. I'm sorry, that made me laugh really hard. I'm trying to control myself. Oh, Kathy McKelly, I really don't think Brian thought he would be caught. There is that overconfidence feeling. And to me, this killer has killed before. They were extremely confident. And I do not buy the shit about this wild rage killing. This person walked. This person took their time. And I believe they went in there and they were methodical. Okay, Rhonda Dillon. On JR video of the Idaho Police Department, there was a white truck in parking lot that I noticed. Just saying, there's a lot of white trucks. Well, y'all, I have a little white car. And until I got my little white car, I didn't think there was that many white cars. And if you ever are like going to buy a car that nobody seems to own, wait till you buy it. Everybody and their brother will have a car just like you. It is so weird. So weird. Thank you, Sam and Wendy. It says, hey, it worked, Mama D. I got a couple more thumbs up. Good. Sherry Cross, Tracy and the redhead is his other personality. Susan Rusco, there's a set of documents that a red Mustang was mentioned. I have to go back and rewatch that channel. That would be interesting. Okay, Jenna says, If he had help, I think it was Brent. Joan says, I have a white truck and I have a knife, y'all. Mama D, lots of white cars everywhere. I have a huge lift white truck, says Frog. Oh, Frog is a hopper. Rhonda Dillon, the red Mustang was ruled out of investigation. Katie Beck, I agree, Jack in the Box, huge clue too. Remember how I freaked out over the Jack in the Box? CY Kyle, I have friends that go all gaga over big trucks and take pictures in front of them, so I'm taking that with a pinch of a grain of salt. Ooh, good question. Susan Rusco says, white is it, or I guess it's not a question, it's a statement. White is the cheapest color car to buy. DJ Mark Levitt 2023 says Brian did not, I repeat, did not commit the murders. So there are those that truly do believe he is innocent. And you know what? I support the belief of that, because until they prove he is guilty in a court of law, he's still thought to be innocent, right? We need to keep an open mind. We do not want to get narrow tunnel vision like they did in the Stephen Avery case, take everything instantly at face value and condemn this man in a societal way without really listening to the evidence itself, really paying attention to it. They could have set him up. DJ Mark Levitt 2023 says, in their opinion, yes, she left with the murder weapons and the drugs. Sherry Cross, Mama D, did you do a reading about Adam New? I still feel that information is hidden from everyone. I kept getting a relationship. I kept getting the story that the parents gave. I legitimately got those cards, like about the family life. Yes. Susan Roscoe, it was on page 15 of the document. Also, the document talked about the pings and videos that led the Honda to Washington Police Station. Okay, wait. It was on page 15 of the document. Also, that document talked about the pings and videos that led the Honda to Washington Police Station. Okay. DJ Mark Levitt, she's protecting her boyfriend. Interesting. You believe that too? Okay, Rhonda Dillon, innocent until proven guilty. Okay. Have y'all ever truly, oh my gosh, got into the wrong car? Have you ever done that? Like, not just started to, that you're in the car. Have y'all ever done that? Tell me a 1 if you've done that. 2 if you almost did it, but you caught yourself. And 3 if that's never happened to you. You want to do a reading on Stephen Avery? We can do a reading. Donna's gotten in the wrong car. Sam has too. Karma, few of you, Teresa, Jill, almost did. In the Dax, almost did. Monique has done it twice. 3 times. Okay, so it never happened to Marie. Okay. Same color band. All right, let me tell you what I did. So a friend of a friend came to my home, and we were going to meet the original friend that is in between us, that we met each other through. All right. We're all girls. She has a normal silver car. There's nothing abnormal about this car. It is a silver car. Nothing special, just plain as can be. Plain Jane silver, right? So we go to the dollar store and she pulls up. I go into the store with her. After I realize the line is going to be substantial and I am not buying anything, she's the only one checking out. She says, you can go to the car if you want. It's unlocked. Y'all know what happened from here on out. You think you do. You think you do. Well, yes, I went over like you think, and I got in the wrong car. Remember, I'm a passenger in the person's car. So I got into the passenger car, or side of the car. And the driver eventually came along. I'm busy on my phone, you guys. I'm like, while the driver gets into their car. I'm like, I talked to him. I'm like, did you get everything you need? I'm not in the right car, am I? And she's laughing. She's like, nope. I'm like, I am so sorry. She's like, I've done it before. It's okay. I'm like, no, I'm really sorry. I had to roll her window back up. I've been in there while she was shopping for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh. Dolphin said, I meant laugh out loud, not black out loud. It was totally embarrassing. Yes. Woo. Oh my goodness. Can we do a reading on DM's best friend or boyfriend? It's possible. It is possible. I know, Sabby. I know a lot of people have questions about his energy. I'll give you this. What would be his motive? I'll give you that. Lady Moonlight, Mama D, I think you need to do some story times. You honestly have the best life experiences to share. I have a lot of them. Random, weird moments in life that I'm like, oh my God. And they're so funny to me. And I think they're funny anyway. It is a big whodunit, Rhonda. It really is. And it's a very important whodunit. DM's dad. I don't know, Diva. I don't know. I want to do a read. Well, how? So you guys, I think I'm going to do a reading on the dude, the military dude. What do you guys think? I know he's Army, and it's a Marine knife, but Army might use that knife too. They might like a lot of knives if they're in the military. Sam and Wendy, I went to a friend's house one time, and for some reason, I was 2 blocks up the house, was same dog kind. She's yelling, get out. I'm like, isn't, I don't know what that part said. Okay, motive could be being rejected by Kaylee. Okay. Mama D, please read all of my messages to you, please. I'm telling you, it's all perfect clear. I promise you, you brought me all the way to this exact moment because nothing about her story or anything. Okay. It's all perfectly clear. I promise you, you brought me all the way to this exact moment because nothing about her story or anything, I think he was going to say, makes sense. Welcome, Star Winters, to 2 months as a starlight. And thank you for the dance, for the algorithm. Thank you, my love. Sam and Wendy was talking, and the cat ran across the keyboard. Tracy Faulkner, my dad actually took off with the wrong car. He was so confused as to why he left it running at the store. He drove down the road and realized it wasn't his car. Raced back in, got out of Dodge. Oh my God. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. I don't know why when silly things happen to my dad or someone's dad, I giggle so hard. I just picture my dad who wouldn't hurt a fly, you know. So when something alarming happens, he's like, you know, I giggle. Oh. I have tears of laughter, you guys. I'm reading your statements. Oh my goodness. You guys have cracked me up and are very entertaining, to say the least. I agree, DJ makes some great points. Have you ever been in an interview with BK's classmate? Have you ever seen the No, I've never been in the interview. Oh, I may have to get off here soon. Susan Roscoe says, have you seen the interview with BK's classmates? Kind of heavyset guy with an accent said BK said he can get any girl he wanted. Got weird vibes from that guy. Monique says, could do a spirit box now with Brent too. Just take some Motrin an hour before for those headaches. Ooh, we do need a laugh once in a while. We do. Have I ever done a world reading like what future stuff? Maybe you can do one in the town itself. That would be interesting. That would be interesting to see how the case is going to play out. Lady Moonlight, isn't it wonderful to see Mama D and her amazing glow back? That laugh, oh, makes me feel so good inside to see this. Ah, thank you. Frog said, darn autocorrect. Spirit box, right? Woo, you guys crack me up. We shall see. We shall see what tomorrow brings. I am working up on 1111 Moon Tarot, the sister channel. Same logo. So you know you still got your same girl, right? Mama D. I've got Gemini read coming out tomorrow. So maybe you have air sign in your chart, or maybe you know a Gemini and you just want to check the readout, or maybe it is your sign. Maybe it's your sun, moon, Venus, whatever. Melts your butter, right? But come on over tomorrow morning, bright and squirrely. We're going to do a premiere with it. And I have another surprise coming out over on that channel. It probably will be out the following week. So we'll be getting not only the Zodiac one a day, right? From here on out. There might be a pause in between. I do it when I feel it. There'll be a little surprise each day coming out starting next week. So don't forget to join us over on that side of the building as well. Deep at 369, the reason the SWAT team got involved was because a guy was having a severe episode of PTSD. They're not going to plan a murder without emotion. It's all reactive. He felt threatened and snapped. Huh. Yes, DJ Mark. I'm listening. Please read my messages. I see them, dear. You need to read my message. Okay, I'm scrolling. Okay, DJ Mark Levitt says, and drugs keeping the money, of course. Remember, you keep pulling the exchange where there was money for dope. Okay, that would make sense. That very well could make sense. Ooh, Mama D, I'm telling you, I promise you that DM and her boyfriend are the ones that committed the murder. Well, tell us how you know, DJ. How do you know that? How can you promise that? I mean, you can fully believe that, but unless we have some proof, we've got a guy up here at the jailhouse that's going to be facing, possible death row. So we really would need to be able to change things to set it straight. If you feel like sharing, somehow if this is a vision or a dream like I get, I understand that too. And you might have an intuition that could be correct. I don't know. But we need more understanding of why you feel so strongly. Yes, I can see your messages. And I'm listening. Okay? There is a delay on YouTube, so you got to give it a minute. Lady Moonlight says, what about the sheath? What was your take on that? Asking DJ Mark. Everything we talk about in this chat is speculation. I always say speculation. Speculation. The sheath was planted in Susan's opinion. See why Kyle says, so the cops skipped over someone who lived there to go across country to arrest the wrong guy. They had to have gone through all her stuff. And we are all listening, DJ. We are. Okay. Because no one at all is looking at the actual real story of what absolutely doesn't make sense, which is why DM is still alive, and Mama D said the center of attention. Well, that doesn't give you a promise. You know, I would have to have a little bit more than that to be like, I promise. And I don't promise anything. I believe everybody's innocent until proven guilty. I'm here to show a direction. I see a lot of suspicious behavior with DM. You guys really want me to do a reading on the boyfriend of the surviving roommate DM? How about that? How about we'll do a reading on him? Tracy Gear, that sounds reasonable. DM and her boyfriend, they left to clean up to her boyfriend's house. Could be. Just our beautiful opinions that count. True. And you do count. You do. But you can't get real upset and stop everybody in chat and feel like you're not being listened to when I'm reading everything that you're sharing. I'm trying to read everything you're sharing, love. Okay, so everybody's saying yes. All right, so the next reading we're doing is on DM's boyfriend, BF. Yes, please, patience. There is such a lag on YouTube, dear. There is such a lag. So when you post something, it's like a half a minute before I see it. DM has been my number one suspect from day one. Anything you read is great with me, Mama D. Thank you, Claudia. Always keep an open mind, Leslie says. Pam Zamo says yes. Katie Bug says yep. Donna's got a 1 out there. Yep. DJ Mark Levitt, Mama D, will you please read what I'm sending you? Can you not hear the words coming out of my mouth? I am reading everything you're saying, son. I'm a big up. What? Can anybody else hear me talking? Am I muted? Yes, Mama D, please, please, please. Okay. Okay. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing no games. Ugh. Ugh. I heard you loud and clear. I read every word you shared. We hear you. We hear you. Unmuted. We hear you. We all hear you, DJ. Say what you got to say. Maybe he means he's sending you emails. Oh, I can't check my email till I'm off the live. I hear you, Tracy. I can hear you, Robin. Oh my, what's the question? I'm telling you for the last time, DM and her boyfriend are 100% all the way guilty. DJ Mark, that is your opinion. Were you there? Are you a witness? Were you there? Are you a witness? How can you know they are 100% guilty unless you were there? DM could be the killer. I don't know. Simon Winnie, yep, I heard you. Hey, she said she is reading them and I'm watching her. Proof, DJ. We need receipts, DJ. When you start saying 100% and you're promising, then that's getting out of speculation. That's getting into seriousness. We want to know. Show us something. We're not saying you couldn't be right. We're saying give us more to understand where this is coming from. Laura Smallwood says, BKL truck F-250 similar to one on DM on cop body cam. That is true. It is very similar. Do you hear what I hear? Please pay attention, DJ. DJ, Mark, if you are so sure and have proof of that, You need to bring it to the authorities and set an innocent man free, says Susan. Damn, this is strong 19-year-old girl. DJ, oh, oops, my bad. I really wasn't trying to be annoying, Mama D, or anyone here in chat. I didn't believe that my messages were getting through. I'm sorry. No problem. No problem, love. No problem at all. You got to put up with me, though, too, because I have a sense of humor. Gut feeling, Tracy says, after looking at BK, there's just something about it I can't explain. Katie Bug says, proof in the pudding, something like that. My question also, DJ, we do hear you loud and clear, says Rhonda. Pam says, I'm sorry, Mama D. I've been busy watching my daughter's puppies. Well, baby, don't tell me you're sorry. That's fun to do. In fact, I'm going to get off here very soon so I can play with my puppies. Just for crafts and giggles, do maybe share your info with LE if you know something. Squeaky wheels. Some of the comments in here are perfect examples of how pathetic social media has gotten. Blanket accusations, not a shred of proof. 30 years ago, they would have been in a mental hospital. Okay. Robin Charles, I've spent, my face hurts from laughing so much. I am a fantastic speed reader, right? Do you know how many thousands of comments I've read over the last 6 years being on YouTube? Quite a few. DJ Mark says, Susan, I promise you that I will absolutely first thing tomorrow call and I will give Ellie every reason and motive of exactly how it's DM and her boyfriend. That's a good idea, because if you do know something, that is exactly what you need to do for real. Because Mama D can't do anything. You know, I'm going to go bake some cookies here in a little bit and play with some puppies, but I'm not going to be affecting the case. The law enforcement's the one that you really need them to listen. If you actually know something, please say something. And I back you for that. And I'm not kidding. We want to see the puppies. I will have to go get them. You want me to go get them? They're downstairs. Woo, that jumped like crazy. Diva, if anyone has anything to help Brian's defense, share it to authorities now, because his whole life and career are now effed. He was achieving so much in his whole life. No one will touch him professionally, etc. Right. Like, I'm leaving. Good night. I am leaving too. I love you guys. I thank you so very much. Please do get that to law enforcement if you feel that you have something that proves them guilty. I mean, if you feel that, honestly, I recommend it highly. Get it to law enforcement. In the meantime, you guys talked me into it because you're my very favorite people. The next time I do a read, which I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, I'll see how my puppy day goes. But if it is tomorrow or the next day, whenever it is, I'm going to do a reading on DM's boyfriend, BF, DM, BF, right? In the meantime, if you're a Gemini or you know somebody that is a Gemini or you're interested in learning tarot, Mama D is going to be over on the sister channel at 11:11 Moon Tarot tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. U.S. Central Time. I look forward to you guys being there, and it is pre-recorded. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I read energies. Time is fluid, and it works beautifully. I love you. To the moon and back. Thank you for all the snooper chats. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for replay. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being you. Love you. To the moon and back. God bless you. Thanks for the laughs.